Arc strike, explosion in engine 1.
Are you kidding me?
Springfield Tusk, I'm leaking fuel. I can't get the fires out. I'm gonna have to punch out. Springfield, stand by for orders. Search and rescue is being deployed. We are going to attempt to salvage the mission. We cannot allow the MiG-29s to interfere with CAS operations.
Alright, we're gonna have to strafe it. I'll go in first.
Springfield Overlord, alert fighters are being launched from the Carl Vincent. Hold your position and prevent the Fulcrums from reaching Georgia. Recon reports only light anti-aircraft guns still functional at Sakumi, thanks to our earlier operations. You are cleared for guns for fighters on the ramp if you have an opportunity. Try to approach from the northwest. AAA is heavier at the southeastern end of the runway.
I got the lead one.
Okay, I'm rolling in.
Oh, they're all stuck now.
Springfield, our drone flight is reporting the second group of MiG-29s are fueled and beginning to taxi.
These look like some good hits. I'm rolling in again. Second one's on fire.
I'm not sure, is there a different mode, air to ground mode on this gun?
Yeah. You can
What
go
is
to
it?
air to ground and then just select the gun like you would in air to air mode. Like you just select this weapon selector of the gun while you're in air to ground master mode, and then you'll have the reticle. It's kind of hard to do because the gun's pointed up a little bit. You have to be really, really steep dive. Speaking of dives, come on, baby. Okay, they want to shoot back at me. I'm going to get out of here. Pull out. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I have a couple sidewinders. I'll see if I can lock on to them down here.
Okay.
Missile away. Missile away. Both of them tracked. Dodge an AA. Rolling in.
So I got a couple of sidewinders. You think it would work?
Probably. Hell, I'm thinking about going back and getting some bombs.
Yeah, that'd been nice to have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any of them making it to the runway.
Now they're all stuck behind that first one, but we're probably gonna have to blow them up to complete the mission. What do you think?
I'm coming around with 2 sidewinders. I'm gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Not getting a tone.
And get a little closer. I don't know if you got a tone or not, but that was pretty close.
Yeah, I had a tone. Did I not get it?
It looked like it did.
It said splash.
Okay, guns are dry.
I got one more sidewinder.
Okay. Careful, they are getting trigger happy with this AAA. If we're gonna go back for bombs, better do it soon. It's gonna get pretty dark. Yep, that hit. Alright, let's get out of here. Back left down the coast.
Okay, I'm gonna make one more route here with guns.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't very good.
Alright, keep this heading. Home base is heading 140.
Okay, I got a red target out here over the water.
Do ya? I certainly don't. Must be a desync.
Oh,
Rescue 1, we are approximately 25 miles from Tusk's last known position, approaching from the sea to the south. ETA to Tusk is 15 minutes. Keep us covered.
Well, I got plenty of missiles. You want me to hang out and you go get bombs? Well, 15 minutes. That's...
This is Tusk. Boots on the ground, I'm okay. I've landed in a small patch of woods along the coast between Sukumi and Ochimira. I'm in cover, but my chute is tangled in the brush and I couldn't get it free.
That's a downed MiG on fire in the water there.
Oh.
So what are we gonna do?
Do you want to get bombs? You want me to go get bombs?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Springfield, Predator flights report troop transports leaving Sukumi. They appear to be heading for Tusk's last known position. Hog 3 is being redirected from Subdidi to disable these vehicles before they can reach our pilot.
Alright, full afterburner. I'm going to haul ass.
I'm gonna hang around here.
Okay.
Springfield, we have an Abkhazian MI-8 taking off from a FARP in Ochimira, east of Tusk's last position. We believe this aircraft is attempting to locate our pilot. It is imperative that they do not reach his location before Rescue 1.
Where's this down pilot at?
He's off to your left. He's almost to the airport. Airport's bearing 295 for 18 miles.
The one we were attacking?
Yeah, you're actually directly to your left is that fire up there talking about that MI8's taken out of.
Alright, they were talking directly to my left is what?
This is where the MI8 is.
Yeah, I see it.
Shoot it down.
Fox 2.
That looks good.
Springfield, we have 3
Oh.
ones taking off from Godada and heading for your position. Keep them clear of Hog 3 and Rescue 1. ETA 3 minutes.
Better make those count.
Abkhazian chopper is down. That should buy our boys some time.
I'm about 5 minutes from touchdown. Did you hear that last part? 3 MiGs on their way in
No, where?
from Gudada. Gudada from you is bearing 298 for 43 miles.
Okay. I'm showing a target 17 miles. Does that look right to you?
In the sky?
In front of me, yes.
If they're in the sky, then yes, that's probably the MiGs.
I just don't believe it. Oh, I believe it now. Fox 3.
Make these count. You only have 3 missiles total.
Fox 3. Oh shit, missed. Oh, he went in the water.
Scared him, I guess.
Did I get the first one?
No, first one went into the woods. If you can get this other one, you can scare that last one around until I get around to him.
I'll get him. Got one missile left.
Lady, 211. Request landing.
Fox 2. I'm hit. Yeah, I missed him.
Dang it.
I still got 2 engines, but I got one that's surging a little bit.
Better limp back.
See the A-10 coming in.
He's not entirely
He's on
harmless.
He's on my 6 o'clock. Wow, that engine is really bucking. Okay, he's not following me.
I'm down.
Well, he doesn't know it. I'm on his tail, but I'm out of ammo.
Okay, keep him there.
Request refueling.
Okay, I'm rearming.
Request rearming. Copy.
Oh, somebody got him.
Now the A10 did. He gets to paint a MiG-21 on his nose now.
Yeah. Thank you, A-10.
Better limp back now.
Springfield Overlord. Remaining MiG-21s have bugged out.
What's my heading back home?
145 for 65 miles.
I have 0 compass.
Fly with the land on your left, keep the coast on your, or ocean on your right.
Okay. switched to secondary control, and the engine that was stalling, it seemed to help it.
That's good.
I heading to Coboletti.
Yeah, that's where you're headed. You're heading dead on right now. Yeah, the runway lights are on.
Okay.
I'm gonna be flying this one in night vision, I think.
Refueling complete. Standing by.
Hey Hog 3, try not swallowing the mic next time. About 25 miles out.
Rearming
Okay.
complete.
I'm not losing any fuel, so that should be good.
Okay.
I haven't had any more compressor stalls. Oops. Spoke too soon.
Make sure you get the gear and flaps down.
You know what frequency Coboletti is?
This is Rescue 1. We have located Tusk. Setting down.
Not really.
It doesn't matter. I don't have radios anyway.
Okay. Yeah, airport is currently at your 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I was just going to make a left turn into final here.
Yep. Just making sure you could see it.
Jeez, I'm still up here.
Yeah, you're 16,000.
Gears down. Flaps coming down.
Did a missile get you or somebody strafe you?
This is Rescue 1.
He shot a missile at me.
Down. Rescue 1 dusting off and returning to base.
That's lucky.
Are you airborne?
No, I'm sitting at the end of the runway in a parking area.
One has reached a safe distance
Okay.
from the Abkhazian coastline. You are cleared to RTB. Excellent work out there, gentlemen.
Nah, I'm going back to bomb those MiGs.
Copy, Overlord. Springfield is heading home.
How far apart would you say those MiGs were? 100 feet? 200 feet?
Let's say probably 100 feet.
I see you coming in. Trailing something. Nice.
Just refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
Do I have to be shut down and be repaired?
Yeah, and
That
your
seems
canopy
to
open too.
transmitted to the cockpit and allow you to steer the bomb onto the target. Let's get started.
Rearming complete.
Lock the seeker onto the target ahead of hand. Launch it, and then it's fire brigade. So first, we'll select vertical master mode. We have WEBL for a walleye wavelength. Select it twice. And now we'll set the TDC to the left DDI with the sensor control switch to the left. And now we'll press the cage uncage button on the throttle to uncage the seeker. And you can see both of these indications in the top right corner. So now we can use the sensor slew switch to slew the seeker. And the box we see here indicates where the seeker is looking at off foresight. Let's find a nice juicy target. Looks like we have a radar station over here. So what we'll do is we'll line up the target between those two crosshairs in the middle. Now up on the HUD, we see WE. It's not crossed out, indicating like a valid lock on that target. And also the reticle here on the HUD indicates the line of sight to that target. And at this point,
So I gotta wait 2 minutes.
Okay.
What?
Oh, these Hornets can use walleyes now.
What's a walleye?
It's a TV-guided bomb that you fly in, but
Oh, yeah.
it's pointless in the nighttime, I just realized. So I was watching tutorials on my other screen, and my friend is watching the stream. He goes, I can hear those tutorials, you know.
Oh, there's somebody watching us?
Yeah, I think Dan is the only one, though. Hey, you've stopped leaking.
Yeah, I'm fixed. Well, I've asked for air supply and electrical, and nothing's happening. It says copy, but they don't.
Um, hmm. May just be faster just to get a new one.
There we go.
Hey, that looks more like it. Hey, 10's coming in and land soon.
Going through alignment, then I'll be ready.
Okay. No rush.
Comes an A10.
Yep, that's the one that landed earlier, or helped shot down that MiG for you earlier.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Drinks on him tonight. Oh wait. The strobes look cool.
Hope he doesn't block me in.
Oh good, he's turning. Could that be a mirage out there?
I'm ready, I think.
Alright, I'll follow you out.
I want to use 7 or just take off, go in the other direction.
I just take off.
Okay.
Then just take it right, go down this, go down the coastline till we see the MiGs. Don't need to go too high. Oh, that's cool.
You're locking me.
Uh,
Still locking me.
I just turned
There
off
you
my
go.
radar. Okay.
Yep.
And are you flying full afterburner or?
No, I'm pulled back to about 95%.
This thing is just slower than molasses when you got ordnance on it.
I'll pull back.
It's alright.
There's 90%. Yeah, I'm showing about 480. About 0.8 Mach. What's that target down there about 2 o'clock?
It's probably still that MiG you passed by earlier.
No, this is on the land.
Hmm.
No, you're right. It's out there. It's in the water.
This thing really wants to climb too on a nose up, and I can't get it to trim out. I don't know where I'm missing here. Alright, I'll get footage of your pass from up here.
Yeah, I hope I've got it set up right.
If not, do it again. Let me know when you're on your way in.
Heading in now. No explosions, huh?
Yeah, there was one explosion down
Oh,
there.
okay.
But I think you may have gotten a direct hit. There were no other, like, lines of explosions. Do you have it armed?
Yeah, snake eyes. I got nose to tail.
Well, there was a few explosions down there. Maybe it was just smaller than I was expecting. Got any more bombs? Is that all?
No, I got one more pass.
Okay. Let me know when you're close.
Yeah, I just did a 180. I'm heading back in.
Okay. Call it out when you drop them.
Okay. Trying to get in line with them better here.
Yeah. You're pretty close the first time. Looks like you only dropped 2 or 3 bombs.
3. This will be a 3 also.
Okay. I see you coming in. Oh no! That was a little close. Oh, I'm sure you did. Oh my God! Yeah, well, that looks spectacular from up here. Got a great shot of that. All right, rolling in.
Oh, I marked it well for you.
Yeah, there's a big old bonfire at the start of the line now.
Dang it.
That's all right.
Oh, cool. I'm standing down here watching you.
See my afterburner kicking off.
Yeah. There's actually one MiG down here with his landing light on.
Oh, really? Which one is he? I think I see him.
Yeah, it's hard to tell you. It's towards the end of this.
Second from last, maybe? Oh, they're shooting at me. Oh shit! I took a round. Ah!
Oh.
Fell out! Fell out! Ah!
Oh. Oh, that was scattered.
Dang! I was shooting salvos. You see how many rockets came off?
Yeah.
Boom! Ah! Hey, my friend Dan's wanting to get into his F-16 for a little bit, so I think I'll pop this over to the training map if you want to stick around.
Should have stayed on the ground.
Yep.
So I'm getting out of this map.
You can stick around.
Okay.
My mission's just updating. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay.
Server is up.
So I need to get out and get back in.
Yeah, if you want to rejoin it, you can. It's up again.
Hit escape. I'm just looking at a black screen. There we go.
He's getting the update now. He's about 60% done.
Is there F-14s available?
There sure is.
Tossie.
I think so. There go the fuel tankers. Nothing there. Flaps are on.
Hey everyone, Wags here from Eagle Dynamics, and in this DCS F-18C Hornet video, we'll be taking a look at the AGM-62 Walleye TV guided bomb. So the cool thing about the Walleye is it has a TV seeker in the middle that we can use to lock onto a target and drop it as a fire and forget weapon. Another way you can use it is with a data link pod, and allow that same data to be transmitted to the cockpit and allow you to steer the bomb onto the target. Let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to use the Walleye without the data link. And in many ways it's almost like a Maverick that will lock the seeker onto a target ahead of hand, launch it, and then it's fire and forget at that point. So first we'll select air-to-ground master mode. We have WEDL for a Walleye data link. Select it twice. And now we'll set the TDC to the left DDI with sensor control switch to the left. And now we'll press the uncage button on the throttle to uncage the seeker. And we can see both of these indications in the top right corner. So now we can use the sensor slew switch to slew the seeker. And the box we see here indicates where the seeker is looking off foresight. So let's find a nice juicy target. So it looks like we have a radar station over here. So what we'll do is we'll line up the target between those two crosshairs in the middle. And now up on the HUD we see WE, it's not crossed out, indicating we have a valid lock on that target. And also the reticle here on the HUD indicates the line of sight to that target. And at this point we can drop the bomb with a weapon release button. So weapon away. And note that little propeller on the back is not an actual propeller, it's a generator that's providing power to the data link and control services. And at this point it's 100% fire and forget, and the bomb will home in on the point that we locked it onto while it was still on the aircraft. Speed up time. Yeah, as you can see, very simple yet very effective weapon. Okay, so now let's take a look at using a Walleye with the data link. Okay, so building on what we learned from using the Walleye, let's use it now with the AWW13 data link pod. So again, we'll come back and we'll select air-to-ground master mode. We'll select Walleye from the SMS page twice. And now we'll set the TDC to the left DDI, and we'll uncage the seeker. And we'll slew the seeker to the target we want to attack. And we'll go for the EWR antenna again. And note up here on the HUD is crossed out, WE, indicating it does not have a valid lock yet. And we'll just keep the target between the two. We have a good lock now. And at this point, we can go ahead and select DL13 for the AWW13 pod. We have the video now being driven. We can select weapon, and then select the weapon as the Walleye. Now, the channel is selected to allow the weapon, the walleye, to talk to the data link pod, and it has to we'll just keep the target between the two. We have a good lock now, and at this point we can go ahead and select DL13 for the AWW13 pod. We have the video now being driven. We can select weapon, and then select the weapon as the walleye. Now, the channel is selected to allow the weapon, the walleye, to talk to the data link pod, and it has to be a correct channel between the two. Right now it's not. Right now it's set to channel 2, and it's looking for channel 8, because the channels are going to be based on the weapon station, and the weapon is currently on station 8. So we'll go to USC, channel 8, and enter, and now the pod and the weapon are talking to each other and providing video. Now I can release the WOM. And at this point, it's again pretty much a fire and forget weapon, and the difference here now is that the walleye seeker is sending us video that we can see on the DVI via the data link pod. And the cool thing is, as it's guiding, you could actually use a slew hat to move the cursor around to go after a different target if we wanted to. Two different fuse options, instantaneous and delay. We'll keep it on instantaneous. It's truck. And that's how you use the walleye with the data link. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I think you're going to enjoy this weapon quite a bit. Thanks a lot.
Chevy 1, Cali Bandit at Bulls 338 for 120 at 15,000.
Weapon. Okay, so now let's take a look at using the walleye with the data link. Okay, so building on what we learned from using the walleye, let's use
You
it
airborne?
now.
Yeah, I'm orbiting the targeting range over by the crossing airfields.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading.
The data link. And in many ways, it's almost like a Maverick that will lock the seeker onto a target ahead of hand, launch it, and then it's fire and forget at that point. So first, we'll select Radiogram Master Mode. We have WEDL for a walleye data link. Select it twice. And now we'll set the TDC to the left DDI with sensor control switch to the left. And now we'll press the uncage button on the throttle to uncage the seeker. And we can see both of these indications in the top right corner. So now we can use the sensor slew switch to slew the seeker. And the box we see here indicates where the seeker is looking at off course sight. So let's find a nice juicy target. So looks like we have a radar station over here. So what we'll do is we'll line up the target between those two crosshairs in the middle. And now up on the HUD we see WE. It's not crossed out, indicating we have a valid lock on that target. And also the reticle here on the HUD indicates the line of sight to that target. And at this point we can drop the bomb. The weapon release button. So, weapon away. And note that little propeller on the back is not an actual propeller, it's a generator that's providing power to the data link and the control services. And at this point it's 100% fire and forget. And we have WEDL for a walleye data link. Select it twice. And now we'll set the TDC to the left DDI with sensor control switch to the left. And now we'll press the uncage button on the throttle to uncage the seeker. And we can see both of these indications in the top right corner. So now we can use the sensor slew switch to slew the seeker. And the
Yeah, let's see what happens with this.
Okay. They all came off at once. It wasn't much of a stream. Oh, you only did a couple of them. It looks like you still have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bombs left. I think you only dropped 2.
Okay. I've only got 10. I let go 4.
Okay. Yeah, I counted them on your belly.
I don't think I got any of it, did I?
Yeah, you got the very first one.
I don't understand why my reticle don't show up till I'm almost on the ground. You know, my little crosshair.
Yeah, well, you're using high drag bombs, so you're not going to really see the reticle from far away unless you're flying in real fast. Like, just do a few dry runs at different speeds, see if you can make it any better.
Okay. I made my spacing farther apart this time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm watching. There's a big wind coming in from the right, so, or coming in from the left, blowing you right.
Yeah, my reticle didn't come in until I got to the end.
Yeah, you're a little high still for those. Those are meant to be almost dropped at 100 feet or so, but very fast, like maybe a little faster. And
I'm doing 7.5 Mach.
oh, I'm about to stall it.
Okay, I'll get on the deck this time.
It's more like it. Those are pretty much right on target.
Yeah. Yeah, that was better.
I think your problem with the last mission we just flew, it was too dark. You couldn't really see how high you were.
Yeah,
You
no,
bombed yourself.
I did. Yeah, I like that ripple setting. It was pretty good.
Actually, you could go maybe just half of that, and then you kind of missed every other truck with that setting. That'd be a good setting if you wanted to bomb a whole runway. You just go clunk, 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 clunk down the whole runway, ruin it.
Okay. I shortened it by half. I really wasn't quite lined up with the runway either.
Well, that was actually right down the center. I think the wind may have played with it. So that was pretty good. Alright, I gotta figure out these TV bombs.
I got two more here.
Aha.
Where are you at?
I'm about 25,000 feet, right above the targeting range, getting ready to drop a walleye.
Okay.
Trying to, at least. Okay, well, figured out how to slew it. That's a good start. Dan says he's loading in.
Okay. I ain't gonna stay too much longer.
Okay.
I got 2 Phoenix and 2 Sidewinders. I'm gonna let loose after a while, then I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm actually circling this field. I was wanting to watch you.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna make one more circle here. I got something didn't go right on this pass. And then I'm gonna try it again here. Alright, turning back around. Okay, here it goes.
Let me know when you release it.
I just released it.
Huh. Got a little propeller on the back of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an alternator.
Yeah. Looking pretty good so far.
Is it moving at all?
It's what moving?
Is the bomb like maneuvering?
I'm not seeing the fins moving yet. It's gonna fall short. It's trying to level out, looks like. Looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I dropped it way long. I didn't know how far this thing could glide.
So it's gonna make it.
I'm trying to take it right now.
Yeah, it's going right. You going right for the center of the airport?
Just gonna try and get those warehouses right there.
Nope, it just overflew. It is going on.
And it's gone.
Boom.
Let's try this again.
What?
Oh, Teats, Eric's messaging me, watching it now. Said I missed it by, oh, let's just say a large number.
Yeah.
That's number 1, Matt. Not 7. No, wait, no, it's 2. 0, 0, 2. There it is. Alrighty. Let's see what I missed here.
Here indicates data link pod. So again, we'll come
bomb's
back.
heavy.
And
It keeps
we'll
making me
select
roll
Aircraft
left.
Master Mode. We'll select walleye from the SMS page twice, and now we'll set the TDC to the left DDI, and we'll uncage the seeker, and we'll slew the seeker to the target we want to attack. And we'll go for the EWR antenna again. And note if you're on the HUD, it's crossed out, WD, indicating it does not have a valid lock yet. And we'll just keep the target between the two. We have a good lock now. And at this point, we can go ahead and select DL13 for the AWW13 pod. We have the video now being driven. We can select weapon, and then select the weapon as the walleye. Now, the channel is selected to allow the weapon, the walleye, to talk to the data link pod, and it has to be correct channel between the two. Right now, it's not. Right
Rolling
now,
in.
it's channel 2, and it's looking for channel 8 because the channel.
So that ain't right. Oh, I know what. Rolling back around. Forgot to uncage it. Back to DL13. Okay. Sweet. Alright, coming back here. Ugh. My 3D printed little hat switch came loose. Hang on. Ah. There. Oh god, I'm upside down. Damn, this thing is heavy as hell. Alright, dropping it again here.
I see the rudder baiters moving.
Oh! I tried to correct it the last second, and that's what threw it way off. Damn.
I thought she was going for the tower there for a minute.
Well, I thought it was going to hit the tower, and I was going for the oil tanker. That big gray one. You going in the carrier?
I'm gonna line up with these MiGs over here.
Okay. It's amazing how much faster this thing is with a giant sail on the wing gone.
What?
Oh, YouTube comments. Being facetious a little, my personal
is?
opinion. Oh, Dan and Eric are watching on the YouTube channel, and I just saw the chat messages they were putting there.
No, Dan not in.
He's loading in, yeah. This is earlier. I didn't even see him till just now.
Fox 3.
Cool. There it goes. Smokeless. The heck is an SO? Still can't believe this thing's the size of a telephone pole.
think this thing's gonna hit.
Nah, you're too low. It's gonna bleed all of its energy. I'm really low on fuel. No, this one's gonna smoke him. Actually, that first one he hit, just barely. Oh, okay. On my screen, it totally hit him. That's
Yeah.
DCS desync for me. Okay, now that one just blew up. It's like I can't decide which one I wants to go for. Ooh. The nice lady said I had fuel low. I'm not sure. That's probably a bad thing, right? Hey, watch me for a minute here.
Say again?
Watch me for a second here. Let me know when you're watching. You son of a... Oh, you missed. Stay there. Watch that guy. Boom.
Oh!
That was a 90-degree shot. Here's one. That one didn't quite connect. Which way did he go? Oh, I see it. Oh, I don't have fuel for this. I'm gonna go try and find a tanker. Texaco. 23Y.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get out of here.
Alright, thanks.
Hey, let me know when you wanna play again.
Okay. Is that X-ray? That's Y.
Did you get this figured out, or...
Yeah, kinda. Excuse me. I need to go see what Bell's howling at. I'll be right back.
Alright, see ya.
See ya. Alrighty. And we're back. 2,000 pounds of fuel. Can we make it to the tanker? Tack in. Tack in on 23Y. Oh shit, he's behind me. I don't believe that for a second. Let's try 24Y. That must be Dan.
Hello?
Hey!
Here we are. Put my headset on.
Yeah, that might help.
Okay, so I'm having trouble with my view center.
Oh, the HUD?
Yeah, or just like getting actually in my seat.
Oh, so you need to do that centering button, hotkey we set up. I think it was left control tilde.
Was it? I had it set to number 5.
Okay.
I was hitting 5 and it wasn't doing it. So I cleared it and I set it to a button on the joystick and that didn't do it. It's just not accepting any commands I do here. My butt's on like the navigation switches and the engine's running. And my cat's here.
Not really sure what to tell you.
Idea. Back out.
I don't think that's going to fix anything.
Probably not. Because yeah, I wasn't doing it at the load screen either. Or the main menu.
You're binding the right thing, right?
Let me double check just to be safe.
Underneath UI layer, I think. And it's oh, it's, hang on. What is it? Left control tilde. It's recenter VR headset is the bind you're looking for.
Okay. So. What category am I looking under? General?
Under, it's to the very bottom one. It's instead of F18 sim, it's UI layer, and then
Okay.
you're looking for a recenter VR headset.
Okay. There we are.
If you excuse me a minute, I gotta focus on tanking.
Okay. All right, we got it. I think I can get in the air from here.
134.
Texaco 231. Request rejoin. 231. Texaco, proceed to pre-contact at 15,000.
I really hope you're the right tinker. Gotta listen for Belle because she's outside right now.
Uh,
Are you still on my stream, or is Teat still on my stream?
I should still be on it, but I think I've got it muted.
Oh, okay. So I was watching because I was seeing how many people are watching, and it was 2. Now it's back down to 1.
Okay. Probably because I'm clicked out of it.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Teat says he's here. Teat, what is an SO? Oh, he Steam messaged me. Oh. This is gonna be really cutting it close. Oh, shout out. Okay. I'm new to these whole streamer lingo terms. I've never really had an audience other than Dan before, to be quite honest. And maybe
Aw.
Derek, who brings his friends in to make fun of me. It's fine, it's fine.
Easy, Aaron.
I guess I was channeling my inner Aaron on that one.
Going on. Okay, what toys should I bring with me?
Eat something to watch while you're eating dinner is that fuel gauge, right where that little green crosshair is. Those are 2 individual fuel gauges of how many pounds left in each gauge, or each tank. When both of those read 0, plane doesn't fly much more.
This kind of falls with style.
Yeah, well, with the F-18, you also lose all hydraulic pressure too, so you can't even glide it in.
Oh, that attitude.
Nope. Teeth says he can't read them, so they're fine. That's a standard Teeth's response, if I've ever heard one.
Oh, yeah. TCTS pod.
That's just a piece of shit. It's like a sensor pod that you would use if you were actually training. It would give you telemetry and stuff on your flight.
Ah.
Looks like a Sidewinder.
Okay.
I'm down to 500 pounds of fuel.
Oh, is that all?
I'm in danger.
Alright. So plenty of fuel.
Please be the right tanker. Please be the right tanker. Please be the right tanker. Please be the right tanker.
Which one are you looking
400
for?
pounds. One of the Texacos. I'm definitely behind a Texaco.
adjust the control here.
Ready, recontact. Clear contact.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Give me that nozzle. 300 pounds.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Oh, thank sweet Jesus. And of course, Bell starts scratching at the door. I was down below 300 pounds of fuel, Dan. I don't know if you understand how low that is.
Well, I get an idea.
Yeah, I hear.
I can burn less than that in about 30 seconds, or more than that in about 30 seconds.
Okay, that's enough for me to coast here while I go get Bell. Be right back.
Okay? Don't die.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, alright. Back. And I didn't crash into it.
Good.
And I still had more fuel than I started.
Break away, break away, break away.
Oh, I've never heard him say that before.
Break away, break away, break away.
He's telling me to break away, break away, break away. Which I'm guessing means, stop flying at me so hard, bro.
Intimidate him with your prowess.
I'm gonna brag a little bit. I made that look easy. Holy shit. On the first try, too. That's never happened. The thing I don't like about the F-18 is how slow the throttle response is, so you really have to read it.
So it's like a bad ratio then, or?
I don't know about that, but yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
a little bit of the jitters on that one. Yep. I've had my gun armed this whole time.
Fire some warning shots that didn't give you gas.
Alright, I need to get my throttle under control here.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
See the carrier down there? Might just go land.
Cute. Might land.
Might delete later. That's enough. No, I'm literally flying right over it. That was the carrier group I saw down at the coast. Alrighty. Well. Hook down. Throttle back. Air brake extended. Flaps extended. Gear down. Is that the Russian carrier or the American carrier? That's the Russian carrier. We don't want that one. I really like to try the F-16 and refuel it. That's a blast. So you have to get a lot closer and hold it there, rock steady. But if you're good at just really keeping it there,
Yeah.
it's much easier to fuel. Because you don't have to fly it into your little nozzle into a little basket that's attached to your nose, and even if you try and overcorrect too much, it sends your nose all over the place, and then you just start, having a seizure trying to get your nozzle in the basket.
Oh, thank God it took off okay.
Daniel Mays, ladies and gentlemen.
Myself,
And he's... Okay, there he goes. What's that? Ooh, lag.
and so 3 fuel pods, and I was not expecting that weight.
Oh yeah, she's a heavy girl.
Actually skirting about 10 feet off the ground, off the runway. Picking up off the air. Because, I am terrible at this.
Well, that's what practice is for.
Okay, I'm finally going to hit this switch over here if I can. Alright. Figured out the helmet sync.
Oh, what was it?
There's a, are you flying it right now?
No, but I'm going to be flying it after I land it here.
Okay, there is a, let's see. Put to you when you get in the 16.
Okay.
It's left eye only. That's going to be weird to get used to. Having 3D glasses in just one eye.
Well, I didn't make it.
Didn't?
No, going around. That's what they call a bolter in the business. Because we got a bolt to get off the deck again. I don't know. Maybe. Could
That
be.
was a touch and go.
Yeah. I'm really not used to flying this thing. Like, I came in way too steep. Basically pancaked it on the deck.
Huh.
That's why
not
these things...
good.
Well, these things are meant to basically do that, but not really the way I did it.
Badly?
More steeply than you're normally supposed to be doing it.
Okay.
This one looks much better. I said that. Oh, it doesn't look better at all. Come down, baby. Yeah, too far. Yeah, I know feels low, nice lady. Every time you hit the afterburner, the nice lady in the airplane yells at me, water!
Hey. Waiting for that update up on the left.
We're just gonna get an F-16 now.
Did you make it okay?
The pilot got out.
Okay. Is he swimming?
He's deployed his raft. Teat said I
Okay.
forgot to deploy my pontoons. He's right.
I'll deploy his pontoons.
Ooh. Ooh.
Request rearming.
He says, Dan!
Uh.
I don't know.
Arming complete.
I really love the simplicity of this startup procedure.
Oh, I know. It somehow feels easier than even the 15.
It almost does, doesn't it?
No. Oh, by the way, okay, now that you're in the cockpit,
Yeah.
okay. Beneath your throttle, that weird little like white grid-looking thing,
Okay.
the switch just up and to the right of that. The one that's sitting on its own on that status panel.
Up and to the left. The threat warning stuff?
It should just be like the CMPS.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
HMCS. Okay. Got it. Hey, fun fact, that little panel to the left of that switch, there's a little power button there. Push that. That's your radar warning receiver.
Button?
So look at the knob you just told me to.
No.
Go straight to the left of that. There's two little white little dials.
Hmm?
The bottom right button above those dials. Push it. You should hear like a doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay.
So you should always turn that on as part of your startup procedure. That will tell you whenever you're being locked by a radar, any incoming radar signals. I can give you an example here. When I take off, I'll run off the edge of the taxiway here. No, I'll hit you with my radar. You'll see what it looks like, what it sounds like when you just get a signal against you, and then what it looks like when someone locks you, etc., etc.
How to fire bombs in this mode.
It's weapons release. This is the button you're looking for.
Oh, that's right.
Make sure you're in air-to-ground mode.
I need to actually arm myself.
Yeah, make sure your master arm is turned to on.
Arm is on. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing the drop reticle now.
So just be aware, I need to change this mission so there's no wind, but there is a strong crosswind over at the target range.
Which way?
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's kind of blown in from the coast a little bit.
Shit, no, I got rockets. Those aren't bombs at all.
Well, I like rockets. Stop. I'm really surprised Teets is still here.
Gee, were you watching that?
No, but I'm laughing at Teets' response to that. He says rockets are just spare fuel pods for brave people. I think he's been playing too much Kerbal Space Program lately.
Uh-huh.
Noticeable steering off, full throttle, afterburner on. And here comes that side slip. Alright, 150, V1, rotating. Landing gear up. Cutting the afterburner. Actually, I needed the afterburner to burn out some fuel.
Altitude. Altitude.
Teeters, look up a manual on how to start the TACAN on this thing. TACAN is spelled T-A-C-A-N. T-A-C-A-N. TACAN. This is an F-16 in DCS.
Swept that whole side of the runway. I didn't hit a single frickin' vehicle. So
Yeah,
a
rockets.
line, like
Rockets
a
are
line
more
of
of
fire.
a. This is an F-16. Sorry. Yeah, rockets aren't really a area dispersal weapon in this game. They're more of a. That's the target right there. I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. Screw it. I'm gonna go play with some sidewinders.
Yeah. You remember where that range is? Did you respond to that question? I didn't hear you.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you say yes or no?
Yes, I heard. And yes, I do know.
Okay.
I believe it's south.
Uh,
At least towards about 330.
correct. It's more like 345 or 50 miles.
I know. That general direction, at least.
That way.
Yeah.
So, right above your left multifunction panel, your multifunction display, there's a circle that kind of looks like a TIE fighter's window.
Circle looks like a TIE fighter's window.
Right above it.
Oh, yeah.
So that's your radar one in receiver. And you'll see different symbols based on what radars are hitting you. And the numbers and letters is telling you what the airplane it is from or ground radar it is from. I have trouble remembering all these still, what they all are. You'll pick up on which ones you need to worry about later on.
Okay.
But just so you know, that's what that is.
I see a diamond that says 16. Is that you?
That would be my radar, yes. I don't have you yet, but I'll look for you here.
Getting some kind of warning.
Not me. I don't think it's me, at least.
Just to be safe.
Oh, yeah, you're flying right over the gun
Line of
range.
fire range.
Yeah. That was a Tunguska locking you up there for a second.
Just screw off. I got other things to do.
He says he's watching a video and that transcribing the information will be easy. I feel like he's being sarcastic again.
Probably.
You know what, Teets? You said it'll be easy. I fully expect a detailed transcription. I need to get rid of fuel.
What's your altitude?
17,000. I'm off to your right. You can probably see my little carrot out there.
I think I see you up there. I think
I'm
you're up
not-
on my about my 10 o'clock.
No, I'm off to your right.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of behind you a little bit.
No.
So that RWR, it also tells you the direction they're coming from. What it won't tell you is range. The closeness
Oh.
to the center of this of that gauge is more along the lines of what is most threatening to you at the current time. So further away, it's not a big deal. It has no bearing on the strength of the signal, how close it is, etc., etc. The little diamond across some of those symbols, actually, it should be only against one, indicates the newest symbol, the newest return.
Okay.
Teets says I should try turning it off and on again.
That's why engineers don't fly them. Lock it on?
To answer your question, Teeters, no, I have not tried turning it off and then on again.
Oh, there we go. I do.
Okay.
That one... Okay, that one did not follow the lock. That one's off to make its own life out in Cancun. Okay, I've got this... Alright, it's locked on. I've got the square over... The square of my HUD is over the target.
Okay. Are you able to find the C button on your keyboard easily?
C. Got it.
So get it to where it seems like it's getting ready to lock on, and then press the C button to uncage the seeker head, and it should snap to that target.
Okay, the square has a little diamond flashing inside it.
Are you using the Sidewinder?
And now the circle's flashing.
Okay.
Fire. Eat one.
Nope, didn't launch. You gotta wait for it to like be beeping at you with the Sidewinders. Or I'm not sure what the sound is of the F-16, but it's an audible tone. It's not just gonna be silent.
Oh, that's just certainly a noise.
That's the one. So that should track if you let it go while it's doing that to you. But if you have it toning, you can press C again. Like, not again, just press C and it should snap the seeker head of the Sidewinder to that target and get an even louder tone.
That's a pretty loud tone, I gotta say.
Okay, well it may already be doing that because you got a radar lock on it. But if you're just doing it with the Sidewinders only, that's how you do it. So yes, Teeters, I know the TACAN channel. It's 23Y. Two-three Yankee.
Let's try this.
Okay, I think I see where you're talking about. I see a T and then a 1X next to it. That would definitely indicate I am tuned to TACAN channel 1 X-ray. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Down.
Buttons above your right monitor, rightmost button.
Was it? There we go.
Right monitor, rightmost button. I'm not seeing any buttons over here that I would do anything with TACAN.
Alright, splash one.
Good shot, man. Hey, that's probably your first kill, isn't it?
I think so.
Nice, man.
It's a drone, but you know.
Well, that's where it starts. It's
All
definitely a
right.
good feeling.
Still trying to just trying to get this all worked out. Alright, kind of locked on.
So, reset menu.
Hear that tone through my headset?
I could when you first got it locked up. Okay, I hit... Oh, okay. Buttons above your right monitor, rightmost button. Right below the middle field digit. Okay, I'm pressing reset menu, nothing's happening.
There's another. Okay.
Small square beneath fuel flow, yeah. Pushing it. No bueno. Now press the 1 in the middle. Okay. Okay. TACAN is off. It looks like.
pilot's such a wimp, can't handle 7 Gs.
Okay, Teats has to watch more.
Alright. I notice the drones are parachuting whenever they get hit. What's coming out of those?
Pilots. Those aren't drones.
Maybe they were drones.
They're just trainees that we use for target practice.
Lied to me.
You lied to me! Those aren't drones!
Yeah, well, they're unnamed. They might as well be robots. Okay, I can take this helmet view off now. Probably go out a full afterburner. That might help.
Absolutely. What's your fuel state?
Last I saw it was about 8,000.
And what is it now?
Oh, sorry. Trying to turn off the helmet mode thingy.
He doesn't tell me how to turn it on. Okay. Means we're in it for ourselves, Teeters. Let's see. What would turn this on?
300 for fuel.
300 pounds?
E300.
8,300. Okay.
8,300.
Yeah.
This emergency stores jettison button, would that drop my fuel pods?
It would.
Okay.
It'll also drop anything else you're carrying.
Okay.
Okay, what I need now, Teeters, is figure out how to turn TAC-IN on.
It's like this is such a weird experience right now.
What's that?
Just the idea of a viewer in a YouTube stream helping out the guy on stream by reading out tech manuals for a fighter jet.
Well, fun fact, I've been full afterburner this whole time, so...
Hey, you might want to quit that.
Well, fun fact, too, the higher you are, the more fuel efficient you are.
I'll just say you might want to quit that.
Well, at full afterburner at 37,000 feet, I'm only burning 5,000 pounds an hour.
Where are you at as far as fuel goes?
I'm at 8,900 pounds.
The best, but not the worst.
Alright, back to it. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Calhoun laid on my headset cable and unplugged everything.
Oh, good.
Poor guy, he's just trying to lay down. Come back. It's okay. Come back. There is a volume knob. However, I don't think it turns on tack anteaters. I just turned it on all the way. This here where I'm circling, that button, Teats? It was not. TACAN record is now on. Hey, okay, enter. 23 X-ray. Awesome. How do I change it to transmit and receive now? I don't see where the TR is, so I don't know what you mean by that. It can? Aha! Now, down here, I know that was TACAN. And it's 23Y. How do I change the band? I need Y, not X-ray. Yankee.
Come on. Let's do some treetop gardening.
Be careful, the squirrels will get you.
No. In that pass, I might have shriveled a few nuts. Oh, mine did.
DCS switch down. DCS switch down. Then you can type it in. Okay, I've already changed it to channel 23. 2, 3, no. Let me just check and see if my... Yeah, all the tankers are on the Y band, Teeters, so we're going to have to figure something out.
How do you even get a Rio in an F-16? I don't know how that just works.
No, I got an actual pilot on the ground walking me through how to fly the F-16 because this pilot ate the fish and now he can't fly good. So now I'm flying. MCEL 0. Boop. Nope, that didn't do it. Enter. Clear. Nope. Ah. So M select 0 just types a 0. Yes, after changing the channel, hitting enter. You hit the right button. His video cuts, I'm not sure on the sequence.
Damn it.
You okay?
I scraped a wing.
Oh, that happens.
Stopped, at least I'm out in the grass. They can tell me back in.
I got 23Y! I don't know what happened, but I got it. And I'm getting, whatever that's called, Morse code. And I'm getting course data. Well, I have to change the lower right HUD to show me the way. Coming down to 15,000. It's 265, 217. You can use the compass thing between your legs. The M button changes the attack hand. Yes, I have that set to show me the way.
Good way.
The way. God, the internet's both the greatest and worst thing ever.
Absolutely.
I spit on you. Well done, Teeters. You used incomplete documentation to find out how to turn on TACAN, which I've never managed to do. Well, that's good. I'm not using the TACAN for a runway, Teeters. I'm using it to find a air-to-air tanker. Which I expect it to be dead on in this case. Yeah, I have it in 880 TR, but usually it should tell me range, and it's not. It's not a big deal. I believe I know the way.
He's good.
The way is good. That looks like an air-to-air refueler. And the little blue line points towards it. Alright, Teeters, next mission. I need some nice, smooth music to help me calm my nerves. I need help getting the nozzle in, you know what I'm saying?
Someone pull up a bonin playlist.
This is boning music. I just like imagine he's gonna link me to Teets, that's actually not a bad idea. He says he's thinking about starting up a YouTube channel about people relaying other YouTube videos to them through text. What if it's like DCS tutorials, but the other players never played DCS before? Which is what we just did. Okay, Teeters, pop quiz. How do I tune my radio? Oh yeah, you have played DCS before. I forgot all about it. I think I already know how to do this, actually. 1 through 4. Well, that's not good. He didn't respond.
Texaco, OZ, 2-2, request rejoin.
Is there an actual radio tuner in the 16? Or is that just like a 14 function?
It has a tuner for one of the radios, and then the rest of it's all done through the keypad on your nose, on your, like, not on your nose, but right beneath your head. I'm just not figuring out how to get it to save this guy. Oh, presets. Every time someone says, don't forget to smash that like button or, and turn the bell red and subscribe, I have to approve that comment in the chat. For some reason, the auto moderator doesn't like that. I had to approve yours earlier, and then Teets just said the exact same thing, basically, and I had to approve his.
Tell me that didn't happen. Airborne.
Sorry, yeah, Teets, don't worry, none of those have been picked up yet. Alright. I really need that bone in music now. I got him to respond to radio. Maybe. Could be right, Teets. So that one, I had to approve. I am approaching quickly. Oh Lord, he coming.
Coming.
Hell yeah.
So, random question. No relevance to anything that may or may not have happened, but Sidewinders don't fly funny after scraping the ground, do they?
Nah.
I didn't think so. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, well, that's a valid question. I'm glad you asked it.
Well, it did not scrape the wing going into taxi.
Of course not. I mean, I know you're a really good taxier.
Yeah. That'd just be ridiculous.
It would be ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna have to go find a new tanker because this one is for naval planes only now, I guess. Well, back to the briefing.
Like the only option left is to shoot that tanker down.
49.
Or denying you it.
Gotta find 49.
Oh, we're not shooting the tanker down.
We're not shooting tanker down. TLS. Cycle to channel. 29. Enter. That can't be right. Oh, it's 4.9, not 2.9. It's like, where the hell is that taking me? 4.9, there it goes. Okay. It is 147 on COM 2.
That's not right.
Report rejoin. Shell, Uzi, 2-2. Request rejoin.
Teats, you could be my subject matter expert any day. Teats says bye, Dan.
Bye, Teats. Alright, figured out something interesting.
What's that?
Alright, I've got the helmet view on.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my AA mode on. I've got my
Mhm,
Sidewinder selected, and I went from... I turned the bore... from slave to bore mode.
Yeah.
Eye tracking now.
Nice. So you should be able to get like almost 90 degrees shots off. Get like behind them, but kind of get like, I don't know, keep them at like your 10 or your 3 o'clock, 10 or 2. See if you can lock them up with that and fire. That thing's crazy to watch it do its thing.
I would just hit the uncage button when I have my eyes on it, right?
Correct. That's how it works with the F-18.
Okay. Well, I finally got that mapped, so I should be able to do that.
Let me know when you're getting ready to shoot. I want to watch. That's actually a pretty advanced feature. It's really good.
When was our model made for production?
Mid 90s.
Hmm.
It's crazy we had that, didn't we?
I know.
Fun fact: the F-14 had an automatic carrier landing system.
Is that like original mode, or was
No.
it built in later?
No, I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was built into the F-14. It would be like a few switches tuned for the right radios, and once you get it close, you push a button. It literally flies to the carrier and lands. Now, most people didn't use it, but the fact that that was a thing in the 70s is ridiculous. Now, why isn't my pitch hole turning on?
Slow myself down. Target selected. Locked on. Myself out of HUD view here.
Just give me a heads up before you fire, please.
Okay. Get myself lined up. Getting ready.
Alright, I'm watching.
Good town here. Up above.
Fire now if you're gonna do it.
There.
Oh, there it goes! Oh! Those things are
Nice.
badass, aren't they? Oh, I love them.
I gotta do that some more. I got 5 more of these puppies to fire off. Whoa. Okay. Did not mean to do that.
Did you shoot one on accident?
No, I was trying to maneuver my thumb rolled, or my hand rolled over the weapon release button, and I just launched all 5. At nothing.
Whoops!
Okay, I'm going for a swim.
You must have accidentally rapid fired him.
I just held down the button and fired the entire salvo.
Ah! It's good to know that happens.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to attempt to do an air-to-air refuel.
Texaco, Uzi, 2-2, request rejoin. Texaco, Uzi, 2-2, request rejoin. Texaco, Uzi, 2-2, request rejoin.
Weird, being 1,000 feet up, I still feel like just above the water.
It's hard to gauge distance on water.
Altimeter lied to me.
Oh? Oh, yes. Air Force planes set their altimeter on the airport they take off from at 0 feet. So you were above sea level when you took off. Therefore, your altimeter read you were higher than you really were. Or, yeah.
Oh well. Alright, I think that's it for me for tonight.
I'm going to refuel this thing and go to bed.
I don't blame you. It's probably a lot later than you expected.
Yeah, it's alright. Gotten this far, I'm going to do it, damn it.
I don't blame you. Let's see. What do I have to do? Hit F2 to find you? Or F3?
Yep. If you hit F10 and find me on the map, and then hit F2 if you select me, after you select me, hit F2 on the map, you should go straight to me. I'm on the southern area of operations where everything else is. I'm actually kind of to the east, southeast. I'm next to the F and K.
where are you at then?
Like, do you see all the airplanes and stuff flying around on the map, F10? I'm on this. I'm like on the southeastern area
Okay.
where I'll. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so I select you and then...
Press F2.
Okay. There you are.
All right, but now for some reason, this guy doesn't want to talk to me.
Mexico, OZ 2-2, request rejoin. Michelle, OZ 2,
Awfully close to him.
request rejoin.
Oh, well.
OZ 2,
There we go.
Michelle, proceed to pre-contact.
Yeah, lower that nozzle, boy. Come on. Alright, let's get some fuel.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
This is where the trim comes really handy.
Back up a bit.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Contact.
I think you got it.
Yep.
You're taking fuel.
Got you with that fuel dong. You mean to disconnect?
Nope.
You're taking fuel.
Did I disconnect again there?
Yes, you did.
I'm having trouble reading that gauge. Do I need to come forward or back?
Come back a bit.
Contact.
I think you got it.
You're taking fuel.
Okay.
Just steady.
About 10,000 pounds into climbing. This is fun as shit. I don't know why I love this so much. If you can master this, you can fly formation with anybody. Lost it there. This is insane they do this for real.
No.
Getting a little heavy.
Complete.
Oh, I'm full. And zip it up.
Good for you.
I've had better. Alright, I'm gonna land at this airport right here.
What?
No, just that comment. I'd light a cigarette, but you know, jet fuel.
Yeah. Oxygen.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Altitude. Altitude.
We were getting seriously close to these power lines.
Nah. I'm all full on gas now. I gotta go burn it up. Please slow down.
Your gear.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
There they are.
I'm not gonna be able to slow down in time for this at the very end of the runway.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Nope.
Pick it up.
Altitude. Altitude.
I knew when I was starting to hit the brakes, it didn't even try to stop. It just bounced into the air. Nah, I'm just gonna fly some more.
Here is some speed.
Yep.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Oh, a little too high. Alright. Did I drag the nozzle at the end?
I don't think so. At least I wasn't paying attention to it. But
Apparently it's what you gotta do to slow this thing down in time. Oh! Oh! Jesus, you really can't take this thing on a turn.
oh, you can't. I found that out the hard way.
Do 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 do, and that's my last trick. Oh,
What did you bounce?
I did.
Do it again. Fire trucks. Oh my god, you are not moving.
Nope. Did I ever show the clip of me getting rear-ended by a Humvee while I was parked next to my dad? It, like, I would have had whiplash if I were in real life. I was like, oh! Oh, that did it. Oh. Oh, no.
Jacked?
Oh, I'm dead. Well, that's a fitting end to the